Hey guys, Dano here for Torrent. We're at the Barwon Club in Geelong, and I'm joined by these very handsome gentlemen right here. They are the beards. How are we?
Yeah, pretty good. How are you?
Always good. Now I want to start off. What's with the beards? Because I don't really understand.
Well, firstly, who the fuck do you think you are coming in here without a beard and asking us a question like that?
You got some nerve.
I don't know why we fucking put up with this shit. We keep getting beardless interviewers.
The audacity, the sheer audacity.
This is sucks.
Don't stand up. Sit down.
Sorry.
Look, can we just? That guy there has a beard. Can he be the guy?
Can we get that guy in?
Camera guy?
Sorry, man, but
This is inadequate. We can't work with this. What are we meant
I was only joking.
What are we meant to do with this?
We are not joking, mate.
He's never done an
We are
interview ever.
serious. But look at his beard.
We want the bearded guy,
seriously,
please. Can we just do something?
Could you stop talking to us? And
Fine, thank you. Whatever, I'll do it.
thank you.
Get in there, Robin.
Oh man. Oh man. Yeah.
Welcome. How are you?
How you guys doing? Hey, man. Have a seat.
Yeah. So first of all, great beard.
Thank you.
Well done. Tell us about your beard.
Well, I've been growing it since about 12.
Yeah.
Like, it starts a little wispy.
Yeah.
And you have to, when it's just growing, you've got to kind of trim it to make it grow stronger.
I think that's actually a myth. It's been dispelled. It has been completely debunked. Shaving does not stimulate hair growth.
Well, it's come out right anyway.
Yeah, whatever you've done, the result is fantastic.
Yeah, you've really done a great job. So great work.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. You're playing here at the Barwon Club.
Actually, the rest of the guys from the band aren't here yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's weird that there's 4 interviewers though.
No. We just the more beards, the better.
That's right.
That's our thing. That's we like beards. And
makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Let's just talk more about beards.
Actually, I don't want to start off on a down note, but my brother-in-law can't actually grow a beard.
Sit down.
Sorry.
Okay.
Now, I've heard that you can now get a beard transplant.
You can. It costs $8,000.
$8,000. I reckon he could afford it.
It's worth it.
He hasn't had to deal with any payments for beard maintenance.
Yeah. I'm fine with the beard transplant. I don't think there's any bad reason or bad way to grow a beard.
No, that's true.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think anything actually grows. I think he's got like a little bit of a mustache, which isn't good enough.
No.
And maybe a couple of hairs, like an old lady,
It's weird because the old me would have felt a great deal of hatred towards your brother?
Brother-in-law. Brother-in-law, it's not blood.
Yeah, okay, let's be clear about that.
Yeah.
But, as my beard's grown longer and I've become wiser, I've learnt to not harness that hate and focus it on the guy who can't grow a beard.
Yeah, except for that guy that was here.
Oh, well, that guy could clearly grow a beard if he tried.
No, he couldn't.
Yeah, he can.
I've seen him.
I know a guy who can grow a beard. I'm
It's
talking
good to see the
about
back of him, that's for sure.
I'm talking about people who have all the faculties to grow a beard but don't do it. Now, those people are deserving of hatred.
That is
but
true.
people like your brother-in-law, I've learnt just to pity them greatly.
Well, I do feel like he's a beard enthusiast.
Yep.
So I feel like that should get him some points.
Yeah, and
Maybe half a point.
he'll get the other half a point if he shells out the $8,000 and gets beard implants.
All right, I'll recommend
He'll
it
be
to
up to
him.
1 point. We're on thousands and thousands of points, so
True.
Yeah.
Well, the beards would help.
yeah. Look how many points this beard is. Points.
A lot of points.
10 pointing to it right now.
10
points. 10 at least. 10.
10
20
points each.
Now,
10.
I've heard the song "A Bit of My Beard."
Oh, yes?
Yes, good choice. Good choice of listening.
Well, they're all very good, really. It's just that one in particular.
They're all about beards, that's for sure.
Yep. No, I think you're right. Yeah. They are.
Oh, I'm right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a beard. I'm always right. Can't be wrong.
What if two beards disagree, though?
Doesn't happen.
Does the greater beard get right of way in that instance?
We don't believe in greater beard. There's beards and there's not beards.
Yeah, all beards are equal, and then you've got, and they're up here, and then you've got those without beards who are way down
underneath
We're
there.
on the second stories, they're like down in the basement
In the sewers.
where they belong.
Stories down.
The sewers of Geelong.
And to give you an idea of the ranking system, in the middle, that's shit. That's human shit. That's right down there.
Yeah.
Below that. Okay, they're below human shit. That is good to know. But the reason I bring that song up is the lyrics and the way you sing and the way you guys play is very emotional. I feel like there's some truth behind that. Is there any individual stories that have helped you write that song?
Yeah, there is actually. I recall we were playing a show in our hometown of Adelaide years ago, and we played this big show at the Gov. And after the show, we were meeting people who were at the show, and shaking their hand and touching their beards. And this guy came up to me, and he had this gleam in his eye, and he walked straight up to me. And before I knew what was going on, he whipped out a pair of scissors, and he had my beard in one hand and the scissors right here like that. And then he looked at me and he said, "You should be more careful, mate. That's how easily it could happen." And so from that day onwards, I've always carried many weapons on my person.
He had a good point, but he was swiftly dealt with, killed, Metalocalypse style. He was taken out.
That is one way to do it. Have you considered putting guitar strings, lining your beard with guitar strings, so if scissors do come, they will stop at the string?
Wow, like inbuilt beard defense.
It seems almost a little paranoid, but I think it would work. It would definitely work.
If someone came with a pair of scissors,
yeah, it'd probably look good too. Yeah, no, good bearded bloke. Always thinking, bearded guys. You know.
Great job.
Thank you.
Well done.
You did good too.
Well done.
Thank you.
Well done. Great job.
Beards do help. I feel like it makes me feel a little bit smarter, really.
Well, you are.
You
Not
are.
smarter.
It doesn't make you feel smarter. It makes you smarter.
You're hell smart, mate.
Nice. That's good to know. My boss has a beard too. Now I feel like he falls in the mid category because he has a bit patchy on the cheeks, but he still has it. He still goes for a beard.
Well,
If it counts as a beard, then it's a beard, and I'd feel happy to take your word for it.
What is the line for a beard? Like how much hair has to be there for it to be a beard?
that's a very good question. One that only a true bearded person would ask. And I would say that for we categorise a beard as going burn to burn. So
Burn to burn.
you want to connect it up from one sideburn to the other. You can go sort of over the lip or down below the chin. Or
as long as it
however you like.
connects.
I think there's a very clear line when like designer stubble, if you will, becomes a beard. I think it's there's quite an obvious jump there.
Is there a length for it?
Not really. You just don't want to be able to see skin through the beard. If you can see skin
Ideally,
through the beard, then you're not bearded enough.
Actually, I have noticed that you guys have been interviewed by a lot of unbearded people, and I did see the outrage that just happened at the beginning of this one.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Lucky you were there, otherwise
I know,
it would have
right?
descended into chaos.
Yeah.
Going down. How do you guys keep organising that? I feel like you would be big enough now to just be like demanding bearded interviewers.
Yeah, well, we look. The thing about people without beards is that we understand that every non-beard is still a potential beard. So while it's really difficult to stomach someone without a beard, we do need to preach to the non-converted.
So you're fully encouraging beards.
Yeah,
That guy,
definitely.
that guy that we kicked off the couch earlier, he's going to grow a beard now.
He
No
burns.
doubt. No
It's
doubt.
tough love, except for love.
Except for love, it's just tough.
It's just tough.
It's like tough hate.
Is it more hateful with a beard?
Well, beards don't really
Does the
hate.
beard, no, but does it
except
increase
for-
the emotion because of the beard?
I feel like it increases pretty much every facet of my being. The beard.
That's a fair point.
More hate, more love, more beard. You know,
More facets.
More facets.
heaps more facets.
Bearded facets.
More languages is in.
Have you had more
Speaks.
bearded ladies coming to your show since you've written that song?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Normally they don't have actual beards. It's usually a fake beard or a drawn-on beard
Or a feather beard made of
or a
feathers.
beard made
That's
of feathers.
unique.
Or a face tattoo that is
Yeah.
a beard.
But it's better
Interesting.
than having to look at their hideous beardless
Smooth
face.
faces.
Yeah. So we don't mind a woman with a fake beard. Instead of a woman without one.
Fair enough. I would
Yeah.
like to thank you guys, though, for your music. You have made my wife love beard so much that she will refuse to acknowledge my existence if I ever had no beard.
Well, that's a good
Great
woman.
job.
Good choice.
Yeah,
Well
That's
done.
the
Hey,
correct
well done.
woman.
Yes, so I did marry her
Yeah.
because of her love of beards.
And good
So-
songs. Well done, guys. Really good job.
You did good. My wife has no beard, but if I ever met a woman with a beard, I would leave her that very same day. I would leave my wife.
Yeah, she'd understand.
She would.
How could you not? How could you not?
Yeah, and who cares if she doesn't understand?
She doesn't have a beard, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, it's been great chatting to you.
It's just been great.
Yeah.
The whole thing. Yeah.
Beards.
Beards.
Yeah, except for that beardless guy.
Oh,
But
yeah,
once we
that
got rid of
was-
him, it was smooth
Smooth
sailing.
I've sort of forgotten about that because there's this great bearded guy now.
Yeah,
Oh, it does help.
it was pretty forgettable.
Beards help you
Yeah,
forget
he
the
was
beardless.
definitely forgettable.
Great. Beards.
Robin interviews the beards.
That's us. We're the beards.
Bread.
This video has been brought to you by Torrent This. Subscribe to our channel for weekly shows.